Hello everyone, this is Amit Lathira. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a Python program to have three different types of patterns. Let's first check what exactly it is one after another. In first pattern, I'll ask user to enter total number of rows. If user is entering 3, then I'm going to print pattern like this on screen. This is my first pattern. Pattern number 2, what I want to do is I'll ask user to enter again number of rows. If user is entering 3, I'm going to print pattern like this on screen. In third pattern, what I want to do, I want to ask user to enter number of rows. If user is entering 3, then I want to print pattern like this on screen. So this is what I want to print on screen. Pattern, 3 patterns. Let's understand it one after another. Let's begin with the first one. Let's analyze how exactly we can print it on screen. So here if user is entering 3, then this is what output I want to achieve. Let's put it in appropriate way. If user is entering 3, for example, I want to generate pattern like this. Row number 1, row number 2, row number 3. So here, first observation is if you can check, we are not printing number of asterisk similar to row number, but it is a different. What exactly I will discuss in some time. Second is again mixture of printing blank spaces and asterisk to get the pattern on screen. Let's put it in matrix forms to understand how it looks like. There are two possibilities. One, whether to put blank spaces after printing asterisk or not. And second one is putting the blank spaces after putting asterisk on screen. So two possibilities. So here, let's first understand how we need to initialize with blank spaces. Already in my previous video, I discussed about pattern of type pyramid along with the flowchart. So I encourage you to view that video if you have not seen. So here total number of rows are 3. Let's consider as number of rows. This is row number 1, 2, 3. In first row, we need 2 blank spaces followed by pattern. Second row, 1 blank spaces followed by pattern, that is asterisk, and third row, no blank spaces. So it is exactly the same what I discussed in my previous video. Total number of rows are 3. In first row, row number 1, 3 minus 1, so 2. So how to put blank spaces, how to manage blank spaces, total number of row minus current row number, we require this many number of blank spaces. Now how to put asterisk on screen. So in first row, I need 1 asterisk, in second row, 3 asterisk, in third row, 5 asterisk, and so on. If user is entering 5, for example, then my pattern looks like this. Let's consider 5 rows this time. It's going to look like this, and this is 5th row. So how many number of asterisk we need to put? If we are at row number 1, then 1. If we are at row number 2, then in 1 we need 1. In row number 2 we need 3. In row number 3 we need 5. In row number 4 we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you are at row number 5, we need 9. So what is the correlation? Correlation is very simple. Double the row number, subtract 1. For example, if you are at row number 3, double the row number, 3 into 2, that is 6, subtract 1, so 5. If you are at row number 9, then 9 into 2, that is 18, subtract 1, so 17. If you are at row number 5, double the row number, that is 5 into 2, 10, subtract 1. In general, if you are at row number n, multiply it with 2, double the row number, subtract 1. So this many number of asterisks we need to put on screen. So how many number of asterisk? That is completely depending on in which row we are. We need to double the row number. How many asterisk? Double the row number, subtract 1. As simple as this. So flowchart similar to what I discussed in previous video, except the change in terms of printing the asterisk. It is not similar to the row number, but double the row number and subtract 1. So that is the only change. So let's directly write the Python program. This is my editor. I need to start with generating row. So for row in, how many number of rows? So range starting with 1 up to total number of rows, which is inclusive. So plus 1. I need to print blank spaces first. So column in range. How many blank spaces? It depends on total number of rows minus current row number, and it is inclusive, meaning plus 1. As in for loop, the second value is not inclusive. So to make it inclusive, we need to add 1. Very simple. And here we need to print blank spaces followed by blank space followed by not moving cursor to the new line. So at end and nothing. Now we need to print asterisk on screen. So column in range of how many asterisk? 1. Starting with total number of rows, double its value, not total number of rows, but in which row currently we are. So this is the value, subtract 1. Subtract 1. And it is inclusive. So basically plus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 gets no meaning to write it like this. So last number is not inclusive. So just I'm writing 2 into row, meaning if a value of row is 5, then here it is 2 into 5. So 10. So 10 is not inclusive. It works up to 9, starting with 1. And this is what exactly we require. So let's go to the statement to print asterisk on screen. At end, we don't require anything. Once we are done with printing asterisk blank spaces, then let's go to the new line. And that's it. This is what our Python program looks like. Let's check its output. Let's keep number of rows 5. And this is what the output which we are expecting. Now here, consider that we require blank spaces in between the asterisk. Here, if I keep number of rows 10, this is what how our output looks like. Yeah, I was discussing what if you want to keep blank spaces here. So if you want to keep blank spaces in between the asterisks, then accordingly we need to manage the initial blank spaces as well. How it looks like. Let's check our program. And before that, let's analyze how it looks like. So I want to keep now blank spaces after asterisk. Let's put it in form of matrix for better understanding. Let's put like this. So here I want to have 1 asterisk in this way. Then I want to have second row like this. Then I want to have my third row, which going to look like we are having number of asterisk like this. And one asterisk comes here. So it is all about putting a blank space after asterisk. So this logic also I discussed in my previous video. But what I was discussing, if we are having row numbers like this, 1, 2, and 3, then here number of blank spaces are different. As per the logic what I explained, total number of rows minus current row, so 3 minus 1, so 2. But here it is more than 2, 4 blank spaces, then here it is 2 blank spaces, meaning we need to adjust blank spaces as well. It is as simple as if we are putting blank space after asterisk, it is going to change the output. How? Let's check number of rows 3. So it looks like this. After asterisk, I kept blank spaces. So here also in initial blank spaces, I need to put one blank space. So here instead of one more. So 2. We need to double the blank spaces as well. Let's execute program now. So now it is exactly what we are expecting. So this is the output. Now let's check the second pattern. Here only changes, instead of putting asterisk, we are putting alphabets. How to put alphabets, that also I discussed in one of the previous video. We need to have its ASCII value. Let's start character by 65. Instead of this one, what we need to print is character representation of my ASCII value and followed by blank space, so that I am adjusting it. And so we need to keep same character until we are in the same line. But once we are moving to the new line, we need to change the character by adding simply 1. If it is D, then in next line it is E. So after moving to the new line, let's increase value of character by 1, as simple as this. Let's check now output, number of rows 5. So this is what the output, number of rows 3. This is the output. So this is a simple program. Let's understand third pattern. In third pattern, what exactly we are having is similar pattern, but in reverse order. We are starting with the last row. Then we are going forward. So third row first, then second row, then first row. It's nothing but just reversing the order. So how it looks like, we need to start a row with the last row. Let's convert our program to the initial format first. We need to print here asterisk followed by blank space. And let's remove it from end. Let's check its output, number of rows 5. This is what the output. Now we need to reverse the order. We need to reverse its order, meaning we need to start with the last row. So total number of rows we need to start with till we reach to 1. So if value of number of row is 3, then 3 to 1. So 1 is inclusive. So let's put 0 here, which is not inclusive, and subtract value by 1. Because the rest of the logic remains same. For example, here how many blank spaces? If we are at row number 3, let's consider without any additional blank space in normal logic first. So in third row, if we are at row number 3, which we are starting as row number 1 now, so 3 minus 3, so 0. If you are at row number 3, 0. If you are at row number 2, 3 minus 2, so 1. So in this way we need to work out. So current logic, how it works, starting with column 1, total number of row, if it is 3, 3 minus current value of row is 0, so 3 minus 3, so 0 plus 1. And how many asterisks we need to print? Depends on the row number. We need to multiply it with 2, subtract 1. So this is as it is. So rest of the logic remains as it is, just we are iterating in reverse order. Let's check output now. Let's consider number of rows 5, and this is what the output. Let's consider number of rows 3, and this is what the output. If you want to put blank spaces in between, then we need to put one blank space here and one blank space here to adjust the spaces accordingly. And let's check output now. So this is what the output. Let's consider number of rows 3. And this is what the output. Now in the same program, let's modify it a little bit. Let's consider a fourth type of pattern, where first I want to print pyramid in actual order like this. And if number of rows are 3, and then I want to print it in this way to get the shape of diamond basically. So it's basically a combination of two programs. One is to print pyramid in forward order, second one in reverse order. But here we are taking care that in forward order it is same as total number of rows. So in our case it is 3, but in reverse order it becomes 2. As simple as this, meaning let's first consider a forward order. We want to start with 1 up to total number of rows, which is inclusive, and in forward order. So same program, let's check output. Total number of rows 3. So I'm getting first part of our output. Now we need it in reverse order. So in program, what if we put the same code and executing our loop responsible to generate the row in a reverse order, meaning starting with total number of rows till we reach to 1 and minus 1. We are going in reverse order now. So it is just a mixture of two programs, but still it is not the output which we require. How? Let's check first output. Let's consider number of rows 3. So here first it is printing row number 1, 2, 3, then 3 to 1. We don't require 3 to 1, but we require only 2 and 1. Meaning instead of starting with total number of rows, we need to start it with minus 1. As simple as this, minus 1. Will it work? Let's check. Let's go to the output window. Let's execute the program. Total number of rows 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So this is what a diamond pattern. Let's execute one more time. Number of rows 5. And this is what output on screen. Number of rows 10. And this is what pattern of type diamond on screen. So logic remains same, just handling a loop, where to end, putting the blank spaces, putting the asterisk, putting the alphabets. So this is about the overall logic. So in this video, I demonstrated 4 patterns. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good time ahead.